Have you ever wondered how we train an elephant, a lion, or a bear? This time on Zoo News, we'll show you how to shape a behavior. Stay good viewer. Good boy.
Female viper. Good job.
Hi, I'm Jed Dons and welcome to Zoo News. Whether you realize or not, every day you are shaping a behavior through the interactions you have with your child, your spouse, your pet, or even your friend. For example, if your spouse takes out the trash and forgets to replace a bag, you could either nag him or thank him for taking out the trash. My guess is if you stick with positive reinforcement, you might even get him to do the dishes. But don't quote me on that.
Connie, come.
Training can be a little more challenging when you're working with a wild animal weighing more than 7,000 pounds.
Good girl. Good girl, Connie, target. But to train an elephant can be kind of tricky. Good job, Connie, steady. So what we do is try to make them interested in participating with everything that we ask. Good, Connie, move up. Target.
Every morning before our elephants Connie and Shaba go out on exhibit, they run through some of their behavior training.
Connie, you back up. Trunk up. Good, open. Good. Good job, very good. Connie, left foot up. Good girl, hold it. We do a daily routine where we check their feet, we clean their skin, we check really thoroughly for problems. We try to troubleshoot any potential problem before it happens. Good girl. Good, hold it. Touch. Good job. Good girl, Connie. Good. Connie, go!
Once Connie's done, it's Shaba's turn to run through her trained behaviors.
Shaba, left, front, back. Good girl, hold it. Good job, Shaba. We'll give them a treat if they can figure out what we ask them to do. And it can be kind of like a game. If they can figure out what they asked, then they get a reward. And most of the time, they choose to participate with us. It's all voluntary, though. Trunk up. Open. Good girl. Very good.
Today, Shaba's behavior training will include a little something extra.
Ear. Good. Hold it. We also do blood draws regularly on our animals. Here's a little one. Good girl, steady, very good. Good girl, hold it, good. That's really good for practice. Good, hold it, head down. Good girl. We like to bank that and store it so that we can see if there's any potential problems and get some baseline information from them.
We'll check back in with our elephants later to see what the rest of their day entails. But now, let's see who Alicia's working with.
Hi, you want to come down? Good boy.
DJ is our mandrill who has his own daily training routine.
Were you getting groomed? Were you getting groomed by Siri? That's cool. Target. Good. Here. Good. Here. Arms up. Good. That one too. Get it up. Good. Get them up. This one up. Good. That one up. All right. We'll take that. That's not as high as you can go, so we're not going to give them a double treat.
So just like elephant training, Alicia uses a whistle or a bridge to communicate to DJ that he has performed the correct or desired behavior at that moment.
And then he knows that food will be reinforced and it will be on its way very soon, huh? Here's a rock. Can you throw it?
This is an example of operant conditioning. DJ is voluntarily participating for positive reinforcement. DJ was recently diagnosed with diabetes, which shocked us all. His diagnosis means that he has high levels of sugar built up in his blood, which could lead to health complications. So the key to managing DJ's diabetes is keeping his blood sugar under control.
The first thing we did was we looked at his diet, and he was getting things like bananas, sweet potatoes, grapes, melons, all very healthy. However, they all have a lot of sugars in them. And so we knew that his body wasn't processing the sugars correctly. So we got rid of all that. You're being silly. You are just being silly today. Yes. And then we incorporated instead berries, peppers, cucumbers, cherries, things that are also very good for you, but low in sugars.
In addition to a change in DJ's diet, he needed to learn some new behaviors.
So we decided that number one, we needed to teach him how to hold out his finger and allow us to prick it. DJ, test. Good. Number two, take that exact finger and put it on the test strip and hold it there. Keep holding until the machine was able to get a glucose reading on him. Very good. It's them trying to figure out in their head, you know, these puzzles. What is it that we're trying to get them to do? Poke. Good. Hold. So we've been able to kind of keep it in check that way. It doesn't mean that it'll always be the case. One day he may have to receive that insulin. Good, DJ. Very good. So we want to make sure that we're ready if that day does come, and I think we are. That's nice. You can smile. I'm proud of you.
Hopefully DJ has a lot to smile about in the future. Now let's take a look at how training is helping another animal who needs medical care.
Target. Good girl.
Dracaena is our sun bear.
Very good. Ready? Open. Good. Hold it. Open. Good. That was a good one. She is trained to let us do exams and look inside of her mouth. She has some teeth problems and some eye problems. She's an older bear, so we have some care that is a little specialized that we need to do for her. Dracaena. There. Good. Hold it. Hold it. Good girl. Very good. She has a little bit of an eye issue right now, so we try to clean her eye out every day and put a little bit of ointment on there. Doing the eye behavior has been a process that we've been working on for the last few months. We actually got her to allow us to put ointment in her eye very quickly, but the problem was holding still. Seen a nose?
We've started using this PVC cone to help keep her from moving.
Very good. It's stimulating for them. It kind of gets them thinking a little bit each morning. It's something that they can actually do every day that challenges them a little bit and makes their day a little bit more interesting.
From one of our elderly animals to one of our young spunky ones.
I'm going to start with a target, so she's going to need to put her nose on my fist. Kaya, target. Good job. Kaya, cutie pie. Kaya is a great, great girl. She came to us from the San Diego Wild Animal Park, very enthusiastic, lots of energy, very willing to train. Kaya, target. Kaya, side. Side. The requirements for that is her body needs to be up against the fence, and it wasn't, so that's why she didn't get reinforced.
One of the things we wanted to train our lioness was allow us to hand vaccinate her.
Kaya, side. So we started with her, just kind of lining her up against the fence. She then learned that she had to press her hip to the fence and hold it, and then allow us to stick her with a blunt needle. Kaya, side. Good. Hold. Good girl. That's what I wanted. So she's going to get a couple pieces because that was good. That's what I wanted.
Kaya will get a jackpot, which is a large portion of meat, and hopefully she will be more likely to do that behavior again because of the giant reward.
Eventually the day came where we tried the for real thing, and she did beautifully. She stood there, she just let us vaccinate her with her distemper, and it was like nothing ever happened. Kaya, hello, remember me? We're working here. So right now, whatever's going on out there, I don't know if it's the people or the kids, it seems to be trumping her food. So she's more interested in that than actually staying here with us, which is okay. This is totally voluntary on their part, so if they don't want to be here, I mean, we can't make them.
Looks like Kaya has more important things on her mind. Maybe Kobe will be less distracted.
Here's Kobe. Kobe is a very food-motivated animal. So she is always very up for her training sessions. She also knows how to open her mouth so we can look inside. I want a big one. Open. Good.
Because Kobe was trained to open her mouth, we were able to see that she had some problems with one of her teeth. so we had some local dentists check her out.
Kobe open, and they had decided that she needed to be put under anesthesia and taken back to the health center where they performed a root canal on that tooth.
Kobe has also learned some behaviors shaped specifically for her.
I'm just going to focus on having her sit, do alley-oops, stand up, whatever I can get her to do.
Okay.
When I say go, I want you to insert the ultrasound, and basically, I'll say tummy. But yeah, just touch her tummy. Tummy's the behavior. So I'll say tummy, and then you just put it on, and then hold it for just a couple seconds, and then release.
Kobe and our male polar bear Boris have been actively breeding these past couple years, and we want to be prepared if she were to get pregnant.
Having the opportunity to see on the ultrasound, you know, what's going on is just a really nice thing. So we'll be able to track the cub or cubs and see how they're doing and how they're progressing inside mom. Kobe knows how to stand up on 2 feet all the way real tall, so we can get a good look at her belly and make sure that everything looks good. Hello, hi, Kobe up. Good. Kobe tummy. Good. Move it around. Good job, Kobe. That's what we want. Excellent. Go ahead and just hold it on her and push a little hard. Good, Kobe. Good girl. Good girl. All right, go ahead and pull it out. All right,
She's
Kobe.
actually pushing her belly into it.
What a good girl. Good job. That's it for now. Woohoo! That's great. I like that. That's what we want.
She was actually pushing her belly into it, so that was cool.
Fantastic.
Use that belly, and she pushed her belly right into the sensor.
Cool.
So I didn't even have to push it into it.
Kobe up. Come on, crazy. Good, hold it. Good girl, that's it. Good job, you're so smart. What a smart bear. We're so lucky to have such a smart bear.
As promised, let's check back in with Connie and Shaba. In addition to their morning training, they also have daily training sessions in their yard.
Shaba, lay down. Lay down. Steady. Steady. Good, Shaba.
Training wasn't always done this way. Back in the late 70s when Bruce started working here,
The first thing they did was they gave me one of these. It's called an Anchus or a bull hook. They said you need to carry one of these around as a training tool and just as a guide, and we use this for training. Wave, wave. So put your ears out, put your ears out. And so if we wanted them to put their head down, we'd put this on their head and actually put their head down, and we would give them a treat after that. But it was pretty negative for them. Have a target. Good girl. After, you know, a while, and a good thing too that this disappeared and it was replaced with a target. And now we use operant conditioning. It's all positive reinforcement. So pick it up, pick it up. And if one day they just want to be an elephant and go romp around and trumpet and you know, make happy elephant noises like, you know, like that, stuff like that. We just let them. We just let them go. They can burn off some energy and come back, and later on they'll probably work with us. Shaba, ears. Good girl. We have a really unique job here. Not too many people can say that they come to work and they're going to go walk an elephant around. What a good girl you are today. So I feel very fortunate that I can come to work and work with great people and have a relationship with 2 elephants. Salute. Good, Shaba. Good girl. It makes you feel pretty special when you're out there walking around with an elephant and they're doing what you're telling them to do, and maybe sometimes not, but that's okay too. Drunk up, honey. Drunk way up.
it doesn't matter if you're training an elephant, a bear, your dog, your child, or even your spouse. You'll have a better relationship and get better results by using positive reinforcement. If you have any questions about our animals or our training, go to Tucson12.tv, click on Zoo News, and ask them there. I'm Jed Dodds, bringing the zoo to you.